Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Talc, the water battle mammoth. In this showcase, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to go over a unit that's really solid, but isn't really a unit that I can personally make the best use out of. As a water only account, I can't really abuse elemental AI. But for everyone else who can, I really wanted to make this video just to showcase it out there for, anyone who's struggling with some of these wind units and needs a really solid water tank. Talc is amazing. Reason being why his passive here decreases the inflicted damage by half if it's less than 20% of his max HP. So we stack up a ton of HP on him. Mine's at like 40,000 HP, not including like towers and things like that. And he's just a great tank all around. And I've definitely mentioned him in previous videos, so I thought it was time I kind of showed him off a bit. The goal of this video is not going to be to really like win a bunch of comps with him. I just want to go in and show how long he can last and tank things, because then it'll just be up to you. Put together the teams you think would go well with him and use him to, tank and survive all these gross wind units. So his skill 1 is a provoke, a 50% chance, which goes up to, what is that, 80% chance to provoke? Not bad. And then his skill 2 heals everyone based off of his max HP and buffs defense for 2 turns, which is nice, kind of helps him tank longer. And then he has a defense leader skill for water units. These are the runes I have on him. I literally just went for a bunch of stats. You can pretty much put whatever you want on him, I think, personally. You could go violent if you want to try to cycle his skill 2 cooldown. It just seemed like, good violent runes are a lot to invest into units like this. So, and he functions so well without it. So, I mean, you could go as much energy as you wanted to try to super maximize his HP reduction. You could go full revenge, maybe for fun. I played around with that too. He will revenge provoke over and over, and this is pretty cool. So the absolute best unit you can bring Talc into tank is going to be Dominic. Multi-hitters are going to be pretty weak against him. And then the passive damage that Dominic does is not enough to exceed Talc's passive. So it's really nice. Now, the only problem is when units are on destroy, which we'll see here, that does become a problem. But look at that. Dominic attacked, and Talc is just okay. Even though this Dominic is on destroy, we still should be able to tank for a while. So it's going to be important that you pair Talc with some form of heals. He's definitely going to need that. But if we look at this, he's pretty much unfazed by all this. And now he's down to half health, but it's already been so many turns. And if we have any unit that, cleanses and heals. Oh, wow, look at Rakan doing a lot of damage. Okay, then, yeah, Talc went down, obviously, but maybe we could do something like this. If you do have Water Demon, you need units that survive really well. So I personally really like using rune and the Water Warbear, but Talc works as well. And then it's basically up to just surviving. As long as we can do that, we're in a really good spot. Wow, look at this Dominic go. That heal block on skill 1 actually is a huge pain. Let's just hope our Water Demon crits. Oh, wow, we get cut by Wusa. That was almost really bad. Let's get an easy crit and take out that Dominic. Look at that damage. And so now we survived long enough against Dominic that we're fine. Unless, oh, wait, is my, maybe I'm in trouble. Does my aerial go down? We have the healing. Unless we get perma provoked. Okay, we have the healing. We're good. We're good. So that's for me, since I can't make use of elemental AI. I can't use Talc in a way that they only focus him But the provoke is helpful for that. Let's just kill Rakan. And then we deal with this Wusa. There we go. Ooh, and another provoke. Into another provoke. This why I think revenge is really fun. Man, while we're waiting for this Wusa to die, let's talk about 2A skills. Potential 2A skills. And I just killed the Wusa. Okay, we'll talk about it in the next one. Just want to see how long Talc can survive this. Even with defense break, which is going to be pain. So yeah, 2A skills. I really, really want to see, you know, could you imagine if Talc became an AoE passive while they're on destroy? How's this instead? Talc can probably tank the Wind Vagabond really well, actually. Yeah, he'd be a really good tank against the Wind Vagabond. Of course, everything's on destroy, but how cool would it be if Talc's passive became AoE? You know? I would love it if his damage reduction applied to every unit that had... And then it was like, could you imagine his max HP? If any damage is half of his, or 20% of his, it becomes half. It would be really nice. I would love to use him on defense. Maybe a potential... Could potentially have reliable counters against Lucian. And, you know, there's still people with, like, Dark String Master, crazy Lucian comps, I'm sure could exceed it. But Water Sky Surfer can also be a potential counter. Talc should be halving his damage. Now, Carcano is going to do a lot of damage to him, but you'll probably have another, like, wind tank or something, like the Windy... What is it? Wind Jack-o'-lantern something? Because that could be good. You have Talc to provide defense buff for that. So that could be a good comp together. And then, you know, third unit to provide all your damage to wipe this comp. But it should be pretty good. So yeah, that would be the... You know, what Second Awakening ideas do you guys think would be really good? How would his second skill go? How would they buff it, do you think? Would they just leave his passive alone and adjust his first and second skill? I really hope they buff... Like, I would love to see an AoE passive, but that might be too strong. Let's try something like this. For the Galleon, Clara, Kaki comps, if those are still a thing. We have defense buff for the Tractor. Cian to do a bunch of damage for us, and then we just try to stall out for the bombs. Oh yeah, well look at that. That was that was easy. Wait. One more time here. I wanted my Tractor to do something. There we go. And now we can buff, heal back up, land our bombs. Let's just go ahead and provoke. Why not? And there we go. Look how nice that is. So that is usable. I've seen a lot of I've seen people try to tank Sierra with Talc. Is it even going to be enough though? Let's get the provoke on Perna so Perna can't wreck me. I think Talc's just going to get controlled, honestly. But we can control too. I want them focusing my Talc. See, I can't make them focus my Talc. You know, what if they just give him like a... Can we give Talc like a passive threat state or something? You know, maybe every time he takes a turn or something, he gets like a threat state on himself. I mean, it would be nice if it didn't revolve around him needing to do turns, but... Could you imagine if Talc just had like passive threat state? And then you could build him full revenge and they'd be forced to kind of target you. See, that would be nice. That would actually be really nice. Okay, I think Talc definitely got carried. But Let's see how long he can tank if I just take Talc into this. How well does he do against Sierra? I just want to see it. How many? Does Perna obliterate him? Oh, he actually resists. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal while we can. I know Orion's going to control us, but... Oh, he didn't strip our defense buff, but Perna, of all things, stripped the defense buff. Of all things. Does Perna obliterate me? So we really are. We are tanking for a while. So if this was with some support units, some cleansers, something like that, it would be really nice. Okay, there's actually one other thing I wanted to showcase. Talc, depending on the twins, can actually tank them for a really long time. Like, look at that. He halves their damage so much. It's actually really good. And I think I'm not going to buff defense because I don't want them stealing the defense. But, like, look at this. He's actually tanking it. Gonna go ahead and keep provoking so they focus him. So he can really tank for a long time. It's really nice. Now they are probably gonna proc and proc and proc and proc. But we do have the Martial Cat here. Once we take down the twins, he's here to solo the Triana. And I also threw in Tractor here because he can't get defense broken, so that will help change their focus. I might as well heal now. Nope. Of course. Okay, but look at that. And then we'll go ahead and just press auto here. Yeah, the Water Martial Cat is really, really good Triana tank. If we're speaking about tank, wow, look at him critting the whole time. That's actually really awesome. But yeah, as I went over in my showcase with him, he's really, really good Triana counter. All right, not that I expect this to win or anything, but I mean, why not? Let's just try it. Oh, why they have to go for my Surfer? How about we don't? Can we not? Let's buff defense maybe. But if we can just take him out. Alright, we're definitely screwed. we're definitely screwed. This just isn't gonna work. Look at Dominic being so good. The heal block is kind of insane, actually. Okay, whatever. That didn't work. But we'll watch to the end to see Talc take aggro here. Alright, Talc, you can do it. I believe in you. How long can you survive for? Can we just stall and be annoying? Can definitely last a long time. Oh, I think Ariel's dead here. That's okay. Well, we'll use S2 just to see if the defense increase helps. Oh, he procs. Okay, I think I might have had S3 backup. Let's see how long. We have a couple of healing over times. So you're definitely going to want units that can bypass the heal block from Dominic if you're using Talc to tank him. High resistance is also probably going to be important. I don't know how much accuracy people put on Dominic, but You definitely want high resistance on Talc. But alright, I think that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you think about it. It's a bit different than my usual showcases because this isn't really a unit I can show off high damage and stuff for, so, you know, let me know what you think about it. Did you enjoy this kind of thing? Are there more support units you'd want to see? Kind of in this sense, to see more of what they can do instead of, like, how much damage they can do, because I don't really know how entertaining support units can be, but let me know what kind of comps you guys like to use Talc in. Definitely in high-level Siege, I know a lot of people have them runed up and built, so I wanted to, you know, make this video and show everyone who maybe haven't heard about him yet. He's really nice. I super recommend building. He's really easy to build, too. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you all in the next video. All right, bye-bye, everybody.